Hello, hello. I'm back again. This time I'm showing you how I start off doing my hair when I crimp it. I've had a lot of people ask, how long does it take to do your hair like that when it's crimped? Forever. It takes about an hour and a half. My hair is extremely long, as you can see. It goes pretty low. I don't know if you can see how low it goes, but it's pretty long. It's not super thick, but stay. It doesn't want to stay now. Alright, there we go. So my hair being extremely long, it takes forever to do, and I try not to crimp it all the time. I'll probably crimp it once a week. And people ask, well, with it being so long, how do you crimp it? It's these. So the first thing that I end up having to do is brush my super long hair. And then I pull it up as best I can, the top half. I don't try to get it super even, but I will take the top bit here and just kind of put it loosely around and pin it. And that leaves the bottom half here. I take whichever half I'm doing. I'll start on this side. I'll pin this one up so it's out of the way. Start on this side. Rebrush it because my hair knots like crazy. Take the back furthest bit that I can get here. Like that. Sometimes I'll brush it, sometimes I won't. Make sure the crimping iron's hot. And I end up doing probably 100 different pieces. Thinner pieces like this. And they take a while just to crimp.
An unexpected response considering the bizarre nature of the case.
Try for about 30 seconds each for the heat. My crimping iron is getting extremely old and dying. Need a new one.
This meeting is to evaluate your work.
Literally do this for about an hour and a half. It takes forever, so I'm not going to sit here and make you watch, but I've had a lot of people request now, how do I go about doing this? Do I go to a salon? No, I do it all myself. Don't bother going to a salon, not paying 300 bucks for something I can do at home. A lot of salons don't like to take me because my hair is so thin it gets knotted really easy, and they have a hard time brushing it. I'm just redoing the roots here because I pulled on it while it was still warm. So I've had salons kick me out. That is now crimpy, so you can see. And it looks still pretty flat. And then when it cools off a bit, it's still hot at the root. You brush it out and it floofs up like that. And then I take the piece I did, bring it around, clip it up with another clip so it hangs like that, and find the next back piece that I want to do. Grab it. Brush it. And crimp again. And as you can see, it takes a while. And then once I'm done this side, I will brush all of these pieces out all together, and then I will repin everything on this side. I will take out this side and do all that, and once I'm done that, I will take all of the back and I'll either pin it with a big hair clip, or I'll put it into an elastic on one of the two sides. Then I'll take the top hair down and I'll split it in half, left and right. And I'll do the exact same thing for the top half. And then by the time I'm done, my back hurts, my butt hurts, my hand hurts, my hair is floofy. I have zero volume in my hair naturally. It's super thin and very straight. So this is the only way to get any kind of volume. So take that, like that. Pin the piece that I just did here. And continue on from there. I try to do from the top down and from the back front as best I can. I've been asked before, have I burnt myself doing this? Yes, I have. Many times. I've burnt my scalp, I've burnt my ears, I've burnt the back of my neck. I don't put any product in my hair before I do this. I just make sure that it's clean. I will not put mousse or anything. I've had stylists tell me I should put mousse in before I do all this, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything more for my hair. So I'll crimp it, and when I'm done crimping it, then I will flip my hair upside down, hairspray it so that the underneath is saturated, let that dry, and then just do layers, flipping it back, hairspray another layer, flip it back, hairspray another layer, and that's how I get the volume in my hair. Because as you can see, there's nothing for volume here. And my hair is not thick, it's extremely thin, so you would think it wouldn't take much time, but in order to really get volume I have to do these small chunks, and with how long they are, it can take forever. So I'm sitting in my living room, my gaming room. I have the X-Files playing while I do this, or another movie or TV show, just so that I can have some form of entertainment, because who wants to sit there for an hour or whatever in complete silence? Eating my hair, yuck. So I'm going to finish this side. If you're wondering what crimper I'm using, it is an old school Conair crimper. It's falling apart. This part's cracking. It came with a few different styling plates. I used the smallest crimper setting. I don't know if you can see on the camera there how it is. The teeth are really small on this one. I have another plate for it that has much bigger teeth, but it doesn't crimp as well as the small ones, or at least I don't think so. It doesn't give me the volume that I want. Then it has like the flat iron piece, and it has waves, and it has, I think, weird circles for whatever.
Watch all the storm drains, any access to the sewer system. It's going to try to get back under.
This one doesn't have a temperature setting. I've seen some of the newer ones that do. I don't know when they implemented temperature settings, but this one has no temperature. It is either on or off.
Yes. Why is it imperative? Reinstatement of the X-Files must be undeniable.
As you can see, this is a very long process. But look at the volume I've already created here. brush this out. You can see it has quite a bit more volume compared to the rest and how it used to look. So pin it up again. Keep on going. I usually use a really big giant mirror. Oh, I'm burning my ear here. Usually use a giant mirror to do this. So using this camera here is a little bit different, but same idea. I know I don't actually sit here and count how long. I've just been doing it for years. I kind of generally have a good idea. Sometimes I will rush it, and then some spots aren't quite as floofed up as other spots. But for the most part, once I'm done, it's pretty even. So, and that's why if you follow me on Instagram, you always see pictures of me with floofy hair. I don't have a lot of pictures of me without floofy hair anymore. When my kids were younger, I didn't do this nearly as much as I do now. Now my kids are teenagers, so I have time to do this. So you can see I'm at the very tip already here. The tips don't take nearly as long to crimp as closer to the scalp does, so I can go faster the closer to the tip I get. You can see all these little loose hairs here. Right. This one, because it's kind of uneven, there's like a strand there, some thick there, some thin here. I'm just going to do it all at the same time. Generally, I don't have my hair up too much when it's crimped, so I don't care if the bottom back is quite as fluffy.
Here. That's near where we found the first body. Right.
I'll unpin this side when I'm done, and you can see the difference that crimping makes for the volume in my hair. I've tried volumizing shampoos, hairspray, mousse, pretty much everything. Nothing gives me the kind of volume that just crimping does. So, almost done. And then you can see the side-by-side difference for the back. The reason I'm doing this video is I've had so many people ask me, how do you do it? How do you start? Do you start at the top? Do you start at the bottom? And I've tried explaining it just in direct messages to people, but I think this video gives you a lot better indication. Especially for people that are like, oh, you didn't message me back. Well, no, I said I was doing my hair. And people are like, oh, how long could it possibly take to do your hair? Forever. So, it's already knotting up. Alright, so look at that fluff compared to the nothing on this side. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? So there you have it. That is how I fluff up my hair. Pin this side, and then I get ready to do this side, and then just continue along throughout the rest of my hair. So that is how I fluff my hair. So next time you try to message me and I say I'm doing my hair, don't get mad if I don't message you in the next 10 minutes. It truly does take a long time. So I will, oh, this is a Revlon, not Conair. Revlon. I will see if I can find a link for this on Amazon, my crimper, because it's the best one. I've tried probably 10 different ones over the years. This one's my favorite. So I'll see if I can find that exact model, because personally I think it's the best. Alright, I will see you guys next time.